Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I usually do on my channel. I'm going to do a wear test on the HAUS Labs foundation. I know that this foundation came out about 6 months ago, but I got my hands on it considering the Sephora event sale is going on right now and I'm rouge. I was not going to pick this foundation up when I walked into Sephora, but I was like, I've heard so many good things about it from people that have dry skin, that have oily skin. And to be honest, my skin has been a little bit in a flux with all the traveling that I've been doing lately. So I really wanted to see how this was going to play out on my skin. And I have class today, so perfect day to test it out and see how it's gonna wear on my skin. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and let's just get into the video. All right, so I have the foundation right here from HAUS Labs, and this is in the shade 70 Fair Neutral, and my shade is fair with neutral peach undertones. I tried to grab one that was like 2 shades above this one, but it was really pink on my face. So I think this one's gonna work out. Before I start applying anything on my face, I wanna read a couple things. So this foundation is a medium coverage, weightless, clean foundation with fermented arnica. I don't know what that is, but it says it helps reduce redness and protects from environmental stress. So I'm kind of excited to try that because my skin has been a little bit in a flux lately, considering I've been traveling a lot. And I was like oily in combination. So I was oily on my nose, my forehead, my chin. But lately I've noticed like I've been really dry all over my forehead, especially this area. So my skin's been a little bit in a flux lately. Hopefully this foundation will help my skin out. It is, like I said, medium coverage, natural finish. I'm typically somebody that does all matte just because of my oiliness, but maybe I need something like this that will be natural. Liquid foundation, helps reduce redness, irritation. It promotes healing and calming. Let's see, what else do we need to know? There's like 51 shades of this. So I just really want to start with this foundation, and this is the bottle. It's a glass bottle, has a pump, and yeah, I'm ready to start applying it on my face. Let's prime my face with the Bare Minerals Combo Control. I think that they no longer sell this, so I'm trying to use this up as much as I can. I think that priming my face with something like this will really help the oiliness not peek through. So I am gonna mention all the products that I used afterwards. So I'm gonna try on the foundation, put it on, and then do my makeup off camera, come back and I'll show you all the products that I used on my face, and then we'll do a wear test. So, all right, let's, right after I prime my hands are like oily. Okay, I'm gonna put a pump behind my hand, if it comes out. Yeah, it is kind of liquidy. So grabbing this flat foundation brush, I feel like I'm definitely gonna need more, and I'm gonna stipple it all over my face. Okay, let's see, how's this looking? It's a little light, but I don't know if this is gonna oxidize. And sometimes for me, I rather go light because then I use blush and bronzer. I'm going with the second pump to really just give my face some color. And then when I like put other types of like foundations that are too warm tone, it just does not look right on my face. So I'm trying to feel, it doesn't feel like one of those full coverage foundations. Feels really light. It feels like I'm putting a serum literally on my face right now. It feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it feels really nice. Yeah, it feels really nice. Oh my God. I really hope I just don't get oily throughout the day. I have class today, so I'll be in class for 3 hours and then I can do a check-in after class. And then when I get home, oh my God. I feel like this foundation is gonna be great for my forehead because it's been really dry, but I don't know for like the rest of my face how it's gonna react because I'm super oily. Now, to make sure you don't get super oily, you need to make sure that you prime your face and setting powder. And I like to call that the sandwich. So, all right. Next step is concealer, setting powder, bronzer, blush, all that fun stuff. So this is what it's looking like. Yeah, I know I have like a bit of mascara still left on underneath my eye. But yeah. It's looking kind of dry up here. I don't know if you can see that. You can definitely see my lines. Okay. All right, well, on camera it looks really, really good, but in person it's not looking good. Like, you can see all my bumps on my nose. All right, what I'm gonna do now is finish up my makeup and then I'll come back and we'll see how it looks. So yeah, let's go to the next clip. All right, I'm back with a full face of makeup and I'm gonna go over everything that I did. The one thing that kind of annoyed me as I was doing my makeup earlier was when I was contouring my nose with powder, the foundation started to come off. So you can kind of see like it's breaking up here on my nose. And that was kind of annoying. So I had to go back with powder again. And I don't know, like, I'm not crazy how it looks on my nose. Everywhere else, it looks fine. My forehead is dry. Like, I don't know. But I think it's fine. So let me show you everything that I use. So like I mentioned earlier, the Bare Minerals Combo Control Primer. I think that this is discontinued, but I haven't found it anywhere like at Ulta or the Bare Minerals site. Then clearly HAUS Labs foundation and the color Fair Neutral. I used, let me take a couple things out. I put everything in a tiny little Sephora bag. Let's see. For my lips, I used the Huda Beauty, the Power Bullet in the color Anniversary. For my eyeshadow, I use the e.l.f. I Love You a Latte palette. I mixed these two colors together to kind of get that nice crease shade. So these two in the middle, I mixed them and got that shade. And then the shimmery part, I use the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick and the color Perfect Pearl. To set my face, oh, I didn't bring it, but it's the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. It's discontinued, but I needed something that was going to keep my face matte. So I used that. I also used the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the color number 2. Let's see. Did I leave it in the bathroom? I left it in the bathroom. There's so many things I left in the bathroom. For concealer, that's the part that I really messed up. I used the Huda Beauty concealer, the old formula that had that little metal part that it will like really soothe your, that would really soothe your under eyes. It's the old concealer and it was in the color Nougat. And I just think it was really orange underneath my eyes. So not the best pairing with this foundation. Oh, right here. So this one, that's what I used. Let's see what else. I have a couple more things. For my eyebrows, I had done them last night and they stayed exactly the same. I used this one from e.l.f. in light brown. For blush, I use this from e.l.f. as well. This one, not the highlight. And this is in pomegranate. Highlight, I use the Cover FX drops in Sunlight. Primer for eyelids is the Smashbox 24-hour primer. Setting spray, Milani Make It Last setting spray. Eyeliner is from Essence, the Super Precise eyeliner. And lip liner from Essence, the 8-hour lip liner. I don't know what color. Beige, soft beige, color soft beige. For lashes, I'm not wearing falsies because I gotta go to school. So I'm wearing the Essence Volume Booster Primer. And then I topped it off with the Lancome mascara. And then on top of the Lancome mascara, I added the Tarte Tubing mascara on top. And then the last thing I did, not to my face, but to my hair, I was trying not to straighten my hair today, just keeping it away from heat. I put the Kerastase oil, and I really, really like that oil. So I'm set, put on a little headband. I'm ready to go to class. And I forgot to mention the time, but I started applying my foundation at 11 o'clock. So yeah, we're gonna see how long this foundation lasts. I think it looks fine over the rest of my face, but it was just like my nose that it really kind of bothered me. So I might re-powder my nose and we'll see, but I think it looks fine. I think the color fit, not the color, the shade fit, like I said, that is what blush, bronzer, and highlight will do. It'll really give you more color. So yeah, we'll see. So I'll check in a couple hours. So it's been about 5 hours since I first applied the foundation, and I think it looks really, really good. I don't think I'm oily at all. And typically towards like the end of my day, I know it's not super late, but after my classes, my foundation does seem to get a little bit oily, and I would have to touch up with the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it called? The Air Flawless powder. And I haven't done that yet. And it's looking really, really good. Like, for me, it's always my concern, my nose. But let me see if I can dim the light. I want to show you guys like how it looks in like different lighting. So I don't know if you can see it better there, but clearly I am creasing on my forehead because of like my facial expressions. There is creases, but there's nothing I can do about that. I feel like it's really nice on my forehead, especially on my cheeks. It blended really well with my blush, my bronzer. My nose is pretty good considering I'm always oily, and my chin is fine. Yeah, my lipstick did come off because literally I had strawberries and a yogurt and Doritos. So yeah, my lipstick came off. But other than that, I'm really happy with the foundation for the 5-hour mark. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do next. I'm definitely gonna have some dinner a little bit later, and I'll check in later before I have dinner. But I'm liking it so far. Really the 10-hour mark right now. I'm so tired. Honestly, I feel like I could keep the makeup on for another 2 more hours, but I am gonna be editing this video, and I just had dinner. I'm gonna clean the kitchen. So that's why my lipstick is off. I put this one in from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm almost out of it. What is this? It's in the shade Rose Jewel, but I have like a full size of it. This is just like a little mini, but it's completely off. Just had dinner. I haven't touched up my face, but honestly, I feel like my makeup looks really, really good. And I fell asleep around the 5-6 hour mark. I fell asleep on the couch and I slept for like an hour and 30 minutes, and I woke up and my makeup is still on my face. I fell asleep like on my right side. I don't know, I like to sleep on my right side. But I really wanted to touch up right now to see what it would look like. So I have my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm gonna use my little fluffy brush and see what happens. So felt like that just mattified my face. So you could literally, yeah, if you put this powder on your face, you are good. And if I haven't mentioned it in the video, this is shade number 2. So I feel like this shade is pretty good for me. I feel like if I go lighter, it's gonna just wash me out a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Honestly, this is such a great foundation. So I am gonna keep testing it out. The main thing with it is that you have to remember to prime your face really good, depending on your skin type. Maybe you want like an illuminating primer, or maybe you need like a mattifying primer. I need a mattifying primer, so just to keep that in mind for the future, good setting powder and then a setting spray. So I really like it and I can't wait to keep using it. I'm also excited to see, I want to take it to Florida and see how it's gonna look, because Florida climate is completely different from Texas climate. So I want to see how that's gonna look. But yeah, we are at the end of the video. It is the 10-hour mark and I am so tired. It's been a long day. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe and let me know if you want me to test out another product. It doesn't just have to be foundation, but yeah, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.